Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hello civil engineers and welcome to CIVIL53. In the previous lecture we had learned how to create stairs. In this lecture we will learn how to select and handle several elements in the plan. We will also learn what is the difference between block and groups. We will also create doors. So let's get started. But before that I would like to remind you to subscribe to my channel. Let's go. Before we start making doors and placing them, there is something you should know. As we progress along the completion of the architectural plan, there will be several elements that we will put into the plan. Selecting them and making any changes will be hard and time consuming. So now it's better to put these similar elements into a transparent sheet, kind of a thing, so that selection and handling of these things become very easy later on. Fortunately, we have a tool that works the same way as a transparent sheet does. In this, we place the similar objects into one layer of its own kind. With the help of this layer, we will be able to select, hide, move, modify the items with great ease. We have already created the layer in the previous videos. I will put the link on the description box. Coming back, as we can see, all the walls are by default added to the 0 layer. To add these walls to the wall layer, first select the walls for all the plan except staircase like this, zoom out. And then left click, cover the whole plan, left click. Now to remove staircase from the selection, press and hold shift key and then left click and select the stairs, left click. Now go to the layer palette, click on this small arrow and select wall, left click. Doing this, we have added the selected object to the wall layer. To check whether the walls are added to the layer or not, click on the layer drop down list, left click, go to wall and click on this pulp icon, left click, to hide the objects that are present in this layer, left click. As we can see, all the walls have been hidden. This confirms that the addition of these walls to this layer. Now let's turn it on, left click, to the pulp icon, left click. As we can see now, we are in 0 layer. But if we select any of these walls, it will automatically go to wall layer. Now press escape. Now let's see the power of this layer to select all the walls in one go. So right click anywhere and left click on quick select. So the quick select window will open. For now we will close it. The shortcut for quick select window is QSE, enter. So we have our quick select window. From properties, select layer, and from value, make it wall. Click on OK. So by this we have selected all the walls in one go. This is how quickly we can select the similar objects in AutoCAD. We will use the power of layers a lot as we progress along the course. Now we will add the stairs to stair layer. So select the stairs, press escape to deselect. Now left click and select the stairs like this, left click. Go to layer palette, click on this small arrow and choose stairs, left click. So by this we added the stairs to stair layer. Now press escape. As we can see now we are in 0 layer, but if we click on any of these walls, we will go to wall layer. Now press escape. If we click on any of these stairs, we will go to stairs layer. Now let's form the doors. Select the door layer as the current layer. As we can see now, the active layer is 0 layer. So click on this small arrow, left click, and select doors, left click. Now whatever we make will automatically add it to the door layer. So let's form the doors first, and later on we will place them in their location. A door needs a frame to be hinged. Let's form this cross section of the frame for the door. So activate line tool, L enter. So specify your first point, left click, and then give it a distance, give it a length of 2 inches, dash, 3 by 8, suit, enter. Then go up, zoom in to make it clear. 2 inches dash 2 by 8 suit, enter. And then we will give it half inch, 1 by 2 inch, enter. And then we will make it 1 inch dash 3 by 8 suit, enter. And then 1 inch dash 7 by 8 suit, enter. Complete the door frame with the first line. Left click. Now press escape to come out of line command. The general width of door opening in a residential building is kept as 3 feet. In our case, we will use 3 feet 6 inches. We will mirror this cross section to a distance of 3 feet 6 inches. Select the section like this. Now activate mirror tool, MI, enter. Take this as your reference point. Do not click. Move the cursor to the left direction. The center of this door will be placed at 1 feet 9 inches. So enter the value 1 feet dash 9 inches. Enter. Now move the cursor in this way. Zoom out and then move the cursor up. And then left click. Select no. Now frame is ready. Let's fit the door inside it. Activate rectangle tool, REC, enter. So take this as your first point, left click, and take this as your second point, left click. Now we need to rotate this rectangle by 90 degrees. So select the rectangle, type arrow, enter, specify your base point. So take this as your base point, left click, move the cursor up, and then left click. Now make a 3 points arc. So go to Home tab, Arcs, left click, and select 3 points, left click. So specify your first point, left click, second point, left click, and third point, left click. Now adjust it to a decent curvature. So select it, and then move it like this, left click. Now change the line type to dashed line. So go to Properties panel and click on this small arrow, left click, and select dashed line. As we can see, it's not looking good, and this is because of line type scale. So right click on it and select Properties. Change the line type scale to 0.3. Enter. Close this window. Now it's looking good. Now let's fill the frame with hatch. So type H. Enter. So select this one and then select this one, left click. Now let's change its type to NSI 37. We will change also the scale, make it 6, enter. Now close the hatch creation. Now it's looking good. As you can see, to select the door, we have to select each and every element of this door like this, left click, and this will create problem once we place it in the plan. So it's better to clip all the things together. We can clip it by 2 ways, either by creating blocks or by creating groups. You should use block wherever you are going to use the elements again and again in your plans as well as in other drawings. Because block can be accessed across different files like this one. This is not a part of this file, but it was created as a block in other drawing, but we can use it in any plan of ours. We can also dynamically control the size of blocks. It is a very useful feature. Inshallah, we will learn this dynamic feature of blocks in the upcoming videos. On the other hand, groups will only merge the various elements of an object together, so it becomes easy to select it as a complete object. It's not accessible across different AutoCAD files as blocks are, neither they are dynamic in nature. So try to create doors, windows, sanitary items, and furniture as blocks, so that you can use it again and again across different AutoCAD files and save time. Now to create it as block, go to Home tab, Block panel, click on Create to create the block. Left click, give it a name as door 3 feet 6 inch RP. Now we have to provide pick point through which we can select this block. So click on pick point, left click, and then select left side point. So select this point, left click. Now we will add object to this door block. Click select object, left click, select the entire door like this, and press enter. Make sure that allow exploding is checked. Click on OK. As we can see now, this door select as a single block and the pick point as we selected. Before placing the doors, we have to trim the walls. Come into the plan. Try to place the doors at corners of a room so we can utilize the area of a room to maximum. We have 2 inches space at the back of the door. 1 inch will be taken by plaster, and in the rest 1 inch we will place the magnetic door stopper. Now let's make the door openings, but we need to change the layer from doors to wall. So left click, select wall layer, and now activate line tool, enter. Hover on this point, do not click, move the cursor to the left a little distance, and then type 3 feet 6 inches, enter. Now complete the remaining vertical line formation with the help of object snap tool. Hover on this point, do not click, and now come back to this cross point and then left click. Press escape to end command. Now extend this line. So left click to select. Now again left click on this blue square and extend it to this point. Move the cursor to this point, do not click, and then come back to this cross point, left click. Now press escape to remove selection. Now activate trim tool, type TR, enter. So left click and move it like this, left click. Press escape to come out of trim tool. Now let's do the same thing for WC and bathroom. Activate line tool, enter. Hover on this point, do not click, move the cursor upwards, and then give a distance of 2 feet 6 inches, enter. Complete the formation of this line with the help of object snap tool. Hover to this point, do not click, come back to this cross point, left click, press escape to come out of line tool. Now select this line and click on this square, blue square, left click, and select this is as a second point, so we have extend this line. Now press escape. Now type TR, enter, left click, move the cursor like this, and then left click. Press escape to come out of trim tool. Again activate line tool, enter. Hover to this point, do not click, move the cursor to the left for a short distance, type 2 feet 6 inches, enter. Now complete the line with the help of object snap tool. So move the cursor to this square, do not click, come back to this cross point, left click. Now press escape to come out of line tool. Now extend this line, left click, click on this blue square, left click, move the cursor up, come to this point, do not click, again come back to this cross point, left click. Now press escape to remove selection, type TR, enter, left click, move the cursor like this, left click. Press escape to come out of trim tool. Now let's do it for kitchen. Here we will have to extend only this line and this line. So left click, click on this blue square, left click, hover to this point, do not click, come back to this cross point, left click. Now press escape to remove selection. Again select this line, left click, click on this blue square, move the cursor to this point, do not click, come back to this cross point, left click. Now press escape to remove selection. Now type TR, enter, left click, move the cursor like this, left click. Now press escape to come out of trim tool. Now let's do the opening for the balcony. Activate line tool, L, enter. Over to this point, do not click. Move the cursor to the right like this, and then give it a distance of 3 feet 6 inches, enter. Now move the cursor up. Hover to this point, do not click, come back to this cross point, left click. Now press escape to come out of line tool. Now left click on this wall, click on this blue square, left click, and come to this point, left click. Now press escape, type TR, enter, left click, move the cursor like this, left click. Now press escape to come out of trim tool. Now let's do the entrance door for this flat. Panel to this place, activate line tool, L, enter. Hover to this point, do not click, move the cursor up, give it a distance of 4 feet, enter. Complete the formation of this line. Hover to this point, do not click, come back to this cross point, left click. Now press escape to end command. Now left click on this line to extend, click on this blue square, left click, hover to this point, do not click, come back to this cross point, left click. Now press escape to deselect, type TR, enter, left click, move the cursor like this, left click. Now press escape to end command. By this we have done the doors opening for the first flat. Do the same for the remaining flats. By this we have done the doors opening for all the flats. Now let's make all the possible combination of the doors at once. Select the door we made, left click, mirror it, type MI, enter. Now specify mirror point, left click, move the cursor up, left click, select no. Now select both the doors and mirror it to downside, MI, enter, specify mirror line, left click, no. These are 4 door sets for 3 feet 6 inches wide door that will be used for all possible combination. Now we will make 2 feet 6 inches wide door. Copy this block like this, type C, O, enter, select the object. To confirm, right click, specify base point, left click, and move the cursor to this side, left click, press escape. Now type EXPL, enter, to explode the block into its individual pieces. So select the object, left click, enter. Now move this frame 1 feet inside. So type M, enter. To confirm selection, right click, specify your base point, take this point as a base point, left click, go inside and type 1 feet, enter. Now arrange the arc, left click, move it to this point, left click. Select this rectangle, left click, click on this, left click, and go down and type 1 feet, left click. Now select this square, left click, and move it to this point, left click. Adjust the curvature. Delete this. Now we need to do hatch for the frame. Change the layer to door layer. Type H, enter. Select this point, select this point. Click on close hatch creation. Now convert this into a block. So click on this icon, give it a name, door, 2 feet, 6 inch, RP, pick point, select the object, enter. Click on OK. Now mirror it, select the object, type MI, enter, specify mirror line, left click, no, select both of them, MI, enter, specify mirror point, left click, no. These are 4 door sets for the 2 feet 6 inches wide door that will be used for all possible combinations. Now we will make 4 feet wide door. Copy this block like this, select, type CO, enter, press point, left click, copy it till here, left click, press escape to enter command. Now type EXPL to explode the block into its individual pieces, enter, select the object, enter. Now type M, enter, move this frame, so selected. To confirm selection, right click, now specify base point, take this as a base point, left click, and move it of a distance 6 inches, enter. Now delete this hatch, left click, delete, select this rectangle, left click, move it a distance of 6 inches up. Now click on this arc, click on this point, move it till here, left click, move this point, till this point, left click, adjust the arc, now press escape. We need to do hatch for the frame, type H, enter, select this point, left click, select this point, left click. Now click on close hatch creation. Now convert it into block. Click on create block. Give it a name. Door 4 feet RP. Pick point. Left click. Take this as a pick point. Left click. Select object. Left click. Enter. Click on OK. Now let's make the combination for 4 feet door. So select the door, type MI, enter, specify mirror line, left click, no. Now select both the doors, type MI, enter, mirror line, left click, no. So these are 4 door sets for 4 feet wide door that will be used for all possible combination. Now we have all the combination: 4 feet doors, 3 feet 6 inches, 2 feet 6 inches. Now we can place the doors. Copy this 4 feet door, left click, type CO, enter, specify base point, left click, move it till here, left click, press escape to end command. Now select this door, type RO, enter, base point, left click, move the cursor up, left click, and now select the object, type M, enter, base point, left click, move it till here, left click. As we can see that there is a slight difference here. It's okay, no problem. Type TR, enter, trim this line, trim this line, trim this line, press escape. Now activate line tool, L, enter, specify your first point, left click. To specify your second point, hover to this point and then come back to this X point, left click, press escape. As we can see that this is done by door layer, we need to change it to wall layer, left click, and select wall. Now again press escape to remove selection, type TR, enter, trim this line. Now press escape. Now we will place the door for balcony. So we need this door, which is 3 feet 6 inches. Copy, CO, enter, base point, left click, and move till the balcony. As we can see, we can't move till here, and this is because of ortho mode is on. To turn off ortho mode, press F8. Press escape. The same thing we have here also. So type TR, enter, trim this line, trim this line, trim this line, press escape, activate line tool, L, enter, first point, second point, press escape, convert to wall layer. Now TR, enter, trim this line. Now we will place the door for this bedroom. So press escape to come out of trim tool. So copy this 3 feet 6 inches door, type CO, enter, base point, left click, come to this point, left click. Now press escape, type TR, enter, so trim this line, trim this one, trim this one, press escape, activate line tool, L, enter, make it wall layer. Now type TR, enter, trim this line. Now we will place doors for WC and bathroom. Select this door, 2 feet 6 inches, type CO, enter, specify base point, left click, move it till here, left click, press escape to end command. Now activate ortho mode, press F8. Now select this door, type RO, enter, specify base point, left click, and rotate, left click. Now select the door, type M, enter, specify base point, left click, place it here, left click. There is some, we need to do some changes here. So type TR, enter, trim this one, trim this one, trim this one, trim this one, also this one. Now press escape to come out of trim tool, select this line, deleted. Now activate line tool, L, enter, draw one line from here till here, hover to this point, come back to this X point, left click, press escape. Now activate line tool, L, enter, hover to this point, do not click, move slightly to the left direction, type 3 by 8, suit, enter. Then move up, hover to this point, do not click, left click. Now press escape, convert these two lines to wall layer. Now extend this one till here, and click on this and reduce this one till this point. press escape. Again, type L, enter, specify first point, left click, and take this as second point, left click, press escape. Now select it, change it to wall layer, press escape. Now we will place bathroom doors. So select this door, type CO, enter, specify base point, left click, move it till here. So take this as your second point, left click. Now press escape. We need to move this door a little bit of 6 inches. So select this door, left click, type M, enter, left click, move the cursor this way and type 6 inches, enter. We need to move also this one, so select this walls and type M, enter, left click, come to this point, left click, extend this one to this point, left click, press escape to remove selection, type TR, enter, trim this line, press escape to end trim command. Now type TR again, enter, trim this line, this line, this line, and this one. Press escape. Activate line tool, L, enter. Take this point and take this is your second point, left click, press escape. Now select this line, make it a wall, left click, press escape, type TR, enter, trim this line. Now press escape to come out of trim tool. We will not place a door for the kitchen. So by this we have placed all the doors for this flat. Now to save time, we will mirror this flat doors to the remaining flats. To select all the doors in one go, right click anywhere, select quick select, left click, from properties select layers, value, make sure it is doors, and click on OK. So by this we have selected all the doors. These doors, we don't want this door, so to remove it from selection, press and hold shift button, left click, and select these doors, left click. Now type MI, enter. So select your mirror line, so we will take this as a mirror line, left click. Now move the cursor down, left click, no. Now we need to do some corrections over here, so now we will mirror these two flat doors to the other side. We need a reference point to act as a mirror line, so activate line tool, L, enter. So we want our mirror line to be at the center of these two walls, so we will draw a line between them, so left click and here left click. Now press escape. So this midpoint will act as a mirror line for us. Now right click anywhere, click on quick select, from properties select layer, make sure that the value is doors, click on OK. Now press and hold shift button, left click, and then left click to remove these doors from selection. Now type MI, enter. So we will take this midpoint as a mirror line, left click, move the cursor like this and then left click, no. Now we need to do some adjustment over here. Now let's go to the last flat. Here we have also a small mistake which we made I think earlier. This extension of the wall should be on this side. So as we can see here, the extension of the wall it's on this side only. So we need to do the extension on this side. So no problem. Select this wall, type MI, enter, left click, and then left click. No. Now select this, type M, enter, and move it. Left click, left click. Now delete this. Extend this to this. Select this door, M, enter, move it till this point. So we need now to move this extension to the left. So select M, enter, TR, enter, L, enter, TR, enter. Now it's okay. So by this we have placed all the doors for all the flats. Now go to quick access toolbar and click on save icon to save the file. Left click. Now we can conclude this tutorial video. In the next lecture inshallah we will place windows. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did then please subscribe to my channel, like the video, share it with your friends. That really helps a lot. Thanks again for watching. See you next week on CIVIL53.